thank you again to our team from the Indonesian Customs. Can I confirm, are you all ready to present, or were we still waiting for the your speaker from downstairs?
It's already here.
Beautiful. Just wanted to double check. Excellent. Well, then I have the pleasure of introducing Andre Arza. I do apologize if I mispronounce. He is the Senior Narcotics Analyst with the Directorate of Narcotics Interdiction for Indonesia, and we welcome your presentation. Please begin whenever you are ready. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone for the time. Please introduce me. My name is Andre Arza. I'm from Indonesian Custom. Actually, we have much story, such a story maybe that we can share for everyone. But for this time, maybe we will share about clandestine lab that we have found in Bali. Next. Indonesian Custom have a strategic to against clandestine laboratory. The first is to promote the collaboration and information sharing with international organization and custom agency. After that, we have to promote collaboration in information sharing with law enforcement agency in Indonesia, like Indonesian Narcotic Board and National Police. And then Custom consistent conduct intelligent operation to detect the shipment of chemical suspect to be used for the construction of clandestine lab. The support of custom laboratory at the port and the airport is very important to give the need for laboratory tests to detect the narcotic or substance for narcotic, and promote prioritize safety protocol and handling procedure to avoid accident in the field, to protect the officer in the field. Next. This the Indonesian Custom Laboratory in Indonesia. We have 3 main laboratory in Jakarta, Surabaya, and Medan. This the biggest, the 3 biggest city in Indonesia. And then we have more satellite laboratory or mini lab. We said mini lab in the almost country in Indonesia. Every satellite laboratory can support the field officer to get some information about the substance where they found in the field. Do you see my presentation?
No, we're not seeing a PowerPoint slide. If you want to click the share tray and
Okay.
try again, that would be great.
Okay. We'll try again. Please wait. You see right now?
No, we cannot see the slides.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Oh, salah.
Now it looks like it's coming. Yes, now we can
there
see the Indonesian customs, the map of Indonesia we're seeing now. Yes.
You need we start from the first again.
You can continue from where you are. That's okay. If you go to view and full screen mode, if you put it on full screen mode, we would appreciate it so we can see it larger.
Okay. Yeah. So I will. This is our. We have three main laboratory that the place in the biggest city in Indonesia, in Jakarta, Surabaya, and Medan. And we have more satellite laboratory in almost in every city in Indonesia. Next. And this laboratory starting from satellite laboratory starting we start to spread in every city in Indonesia starting from 2016 until now, and maybe for the next year we will have more satellite laboratory and in other city in Indonesia to support the field officer that can be take the some so it is in Indonesia we have already found and detect about 139 NPS from start from 2016 until the 2024, and in 129 is already list as drug, and 10 substance is now is and now 10 substance is proposed to the next list in maybe in this years. This the entry point from the international to coming with precursor and post for detect the substance. We use to detect chemical suspect of being intense for a chemical for condition lab include the following. The first is the consignee, that the consignee almost unclear data concerning profile, that there is shape of the good often used and unclear data concerning profile. And then the shipper is like the origin country from the which the good are shipped in the parameter is a parameter, with some countries having a higher risk of shipping chemical that can be used as a precursor. And then the good declaration, most of them have the not
Sorry, it looks like we lost your audio. Sorry, Mr. Arza, can you hear us? I see you're still unmuted, but I can't hear you. You know, with apologies, I'm still not hearing. I don't know, Bill, if you also are having the same issue.
Yes, I am.
Maybe if you want to try to mute and unmute yourselves.
Yes, we can still not hear you. We apologize, but we cannot hear you. Can you check your audio, please?
Also, if there's maybe another device that you can connect with, like a phone or another computer, that would also be good. Sorry, colleagues, not sure what happened with your audio. We'll give it a couple more minutes. See if we can find a way to reconnect. For those that are just joining us, we are in the middle of a presentation from Indonesian customs officials, very interesting in terms of their border security and looking at their trafficking efforts, interdiction efforts. Before we begin with our session, we're going to begin our public health session just a few minutes later. We're trying to reestablish audio contact with our Indonesian colleagues, and then we will conclude that presentation. Yes, we're still having issues with the audio. If you are able to sign on with a different device that might be able to, or an additional device that may be able to resolve the issue.
Ron, I'm not sure if they can hear us. I sent a message through the chat. Do you want me to pause the recording?
Yes, I think what we'll do, as we are three. Perfect. Yes, please continue. We can hear you now.
Is it loud and clear?
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you. Well, as we say, we'll edit that in post-production. We'll edit the recording, but we see your slide on clandestine laboratories in Bali. Please continue.
So we will talk about the clandestine lab in Bali. Now in this case, the precursor was declared as a paint pigment, and our lab get the test and detect as 4-methylpropionone, which has sent with to Bali with the express courier. Based on the laboratory result, it was identified by methylpropionone, and then during the development of this case, our custom analysis team conduct the information also by patrol on domestic online marketplace, and we found some shipment to an address near from the target location. Consequently, Indonesian Custom and the National Police collaborate all our data and information, conduct further investigation, which lead to the seize of the clandestine lab in Bali. They managed to secure quantities of mephedrone and get some hydroponic cannabis and apprehended for foreign suspect. So in this case, we don't find Indonesian suspect. This the clandestine lab in Bali. Suspect produce mephedrone and hydroponic marijuana. The following are some of the chemical substance used for the production of mephedrone. The process is a compound of participate in a chemical reaction that produce another compound. That is methylamine, sulfuric acid, isooctane, and methylpropionone. In this list, we only have one listed in Indonesia, but the methylamine, isooctane, and 4-methylpropionone is not listed in Indonesia. And for the reagent, they use sodium hydroxide, sulfuric acid, magnesium sulfate, sodium borohydride, hydrochloric acid, and natrium bicarbonate. The sulfuric acid was listed in Indonesia, then others is not listed. And then for the solvent, that the liquid substance capable to dissolve the other substance without changing their chemical structure, they use acetone, dichloromethane, isopropyl alcohol, ethyl acetate, and benzene. In this list, we have acetone was listed in Indonesian in regulated. Based the data of the we have collect, this is known that several precursors are used to produce the narcotic. For produce mephedrone, they use 4-methylpropionone and methylamine. They use as precursor along with several other chemicals serving as reagent to produce the mephedrone. Some of the reagent is like hydrogen peroxide, potassium hydroxide, ethyl acetate, hydrochloric acid, and isopropyl alcohol that we have found in the clandestine lab. And then for dimethyltryptamine, this is used as a precursor for the production of DMT along with the chemical serving as reagent. The calcium chloride, we found the calcium chloride, turpentine, naphtha, natrium borohydride, formalin, methanol, isoproporon, magnesium sulfate, and hexane. All of this list we don't get the in the listed chemical in our regulation. And for the methamphetamine, the syndicate use P2P or penyl-2-propanone and methylamine as a precursor, along as the several other reagents to produce this methamphetamine that like acetic anhydride, ammonium chloride, and ethyl alcohol for the solvent. Okay, thank you. That our sharing for the accreditation lab in Bali.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Arza. Very much appreciate your presentation. I was thinking as I was looking at your map, I remember my geography lessons, Indonesia, 17,500 islands. The challenge of being able to ensure border security is quite a challenge. And I was really struck by the amount of new psychoactive substances. As I was looking at the chemicals that you were mentioning, many are licit chemicals. They're very much legally available on the market. So I was interested to see, as you mentioned, some of those precursors, even in acetic anhydride and some of the others that you noted, sort of targeting and working with chemical companies. The chemical industry, I think, is also key in this effort. But we very much appreciate the presentation. I'm going to ask our technical moderator to stop the recording.